Hi, I'm Alicia from Green Light Healing. I'm an energy healer and a tarot reader, and this is Chakras Part 3, how I work with clients' unique chakra imbalances. Every client session is unique, to be honest, and chakra imbalances can take a lot of different forms. There are lots of different aspects I look at, and in this video I wanted to talk about a specific case study with using the shoulder chakra. I've had the client's permission to discuss it. Her name is Sandra. That's not really her name, but anyway. So what had happened for her is that she kept hurting her kind of neck and upper back whenever she did some shoulder exercises, particularly rear shoulder exercises. They would just trigger muscle tension and kind of tightness and headaches. So I took a look to see if there was a chakra involvement, and there was. The chakra, it was the shoulder chakra, obviously, and the nature of the imbalance that I found was that there was not enough energy coming in to the back of the chakra. So what that means is, firstly, not enough energy going in, but the back of the chakra is about the environment, and it's not always specific to the person intrinsically, but it's usually something to do with other people or their environment. So that's not the most obvious thing you'd think of when you're thinking that, okay, I hurt my shoulder when I exercise, when I do certain exercises. But looking at the metaphysical aspects of what happened, there was an issue where she felt like she couldn't receive support from others. This is not something that she was thinking consciously. This is what the protocol revealed. Like, there's a belief around this thing. And it's one of those things where people sometimes have a blind spot. They just feel like, oh yeah, I need to do this all by myself. And I'm not talking about shoulder exercises. It's just, there's a lot of things wrapped up in the shoulder chakra. So she didn't want to take help from others, and like in discussion, it's not that she thought that was bad. She was just trying to do more things on her own, and she didn't like to need to lean on other people. Although she felt she didn't have a problem asking for help when she really needed it, she was always trying to do more things on her own. So that, you know, is something that we can follow up on in other sessions if that's an aspect that we want to address. But going further through the protocol, I did find some energetic stresses around tendons, ligaments, some of the nerves in the neck and the upper back. And then I found some energetic stress in one of the muscles related to the shoulder blade, actually. So in clearing that, she very quickly reported that she felt like the muscle tension easing. It's not totally gone. There are probably structural issues there as well, but the energetic part of what I was doing helped ease her physical symptoms as well. She reported that it felt kind of like rubbing a menthol, kind of a balm on her neck, and she reported feeling those sensations very quickly after the session had ended. So, you know, that's not the only type of imbalance that I can deal with, but I hope that makes sense in terms of what I discussed in parts 1 and part 2. I have also done some shoulder chakra work on my client. I've mentioned in another video, she has an elderly cat, and I found a shoulder chakra imbalance in her and in the cat, funnily enough. And the human pet owner knew she wanted to support her cat, but she wasn't sure what the cat needed. And that's kind of what I was talking about in part 2, that shoulder chakra issues are around giving and receiving support. The cat, I can't speak for the cat, but trying to see what the situation was. Obviously cats can't speak and they can't ask for support, but so there were some minor little chakra issues to rebalance there. So my client Sandra, that was a bigger thing that just addressed the chakra, and the human and her pets, there were smaller things that I found within the larger session. So I hope that makes sense. It might not. I'm aware that some of this does sound very jargony or strange. So if you've got any questions or comments about the shoulder chakra or chakras in general, or how I work with chakras, please drop a comment below. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Again, as usual, you can find my contact details in the pinned comment if you wanted to look at my blog, join my newsletter list, or book a session, or just inquire. See you in the next video. Bye.